morning, everybody. Michelle Dorer, Ashtanga Yoga, Outer Banks, North Carolina, Well team member. I run my Ashtanga Yoga program out of the Well Yoga Cooperative, which is where I'm at right now. And I'm here this morning to teach a basic Hatha Yoga class. It's available to students of all levels. It'll be, for those of you that are more advanced, it could be some good basics. And it's going to be pretty beginner friendly. I am going to try to step it up a little bit because I've been doing this regularly on Saturdays. So, I recommend props, blocks and straps, blankets. Go ahead and take a seat. And most of us, it's healthy to sit, prop the sit bones up. So sit just the sit bones on a block or blankets and sit comfortably. If you have knee pain, you don't have to sit with your legs in lotus. You can always sit with your legs out, and we can apply the same concepts of alignment. If you can, sit in sage pose, half lotus, or you're welcome to sit in a full lotus. This is sage pose, when you pull the perineum, the heel to the base of the perineum, and then the second foot in. And however you're sitting, the most important thing and what really distinguishes exercise from yoga is to withdraw the senses inward. So I want you, if it helps to close your eyes, otherwise look where the air enters and exits the nostrils. But I want you to feel yourself inside, from inside your body, feel. And sit up straight. So feeling inside, and bring your awareness to the center of your body inside, aka the spine, or the ancient yogis would call it the Sushumna Nadi, also known as the glorious axis. This is parallel to the spine in the body of energy, or the pranamaya kosha, the subtle body. So sitting up straight, shoulder blades retract. That means they move towards each other and down. Aligning the spine and engage your core muscles to support the back. Neck in line with the spine, chin tilts to the chest a little bit. This is called Jaladhara Bandha. And again, feel yourself inside, and we're going to start doing the yogic breathing, which is in the throat. You partially constrict your glottis to move the air in and out. The air subtly goes in and out the nostrils, but you use the throat to move the breath. Imagine somebody drilled a little hole and gave you a straw. So suck through the straw. But suck from here. The generator, or the movement of the flow of your air, is coming from the throat. And the breath should make a sound. The sound quality of the breath is super important. That is the practice. Ideally, the breath would be even inhale to exhale. So just say you count 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. And that takes a lot of awareness. You've got to really pay attention to your breath, and that's going to keep you mindful. So there is your tool of meditation. The breath should also sound smooth and light and not be strained. And the reality is it's going to go in and out, but just keep bringing your mind back to the sound quality of the breath, and this is your anchor. This is your mantra, or mind protection. So we'll take 1 minute to get into what I call the listening state. Really focusing, listening, hearing, feeling the breath. Energetically, as you inhale, the prana moves up to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, apana moves down, back to the pelvic floor. Be with that movement. Hear the sound. Your mind will get very present. This is what we want. This is yoga. Okay, continue this stable breathing throughout the next 50 minutes of the class. So no matter what we do physically, that stable, even breathing is going on in the background. And we're going to start by checking in with all of our joints and experiencing some mindfulness and some receptivity to actually feel and listen to the body. So keep breathing, and let's start with the neck. So back and forth from one shoulder to the other. If you're comfortable, go all the way around, but continue to observe and listen. This again, divine feminine is the center of my teaching. This is going to put you in a state of receptivity. Something highly lacking in our go, 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 do, do, do culture that we live in. Yoga helps us make space, helps us allow, helps us receive. Okay, then shoulders. And I know for myself, lots of stress build up around this area right here. See if you can break that up a little bit. And keep breathing and listening, staying in a state of receptivity. Okay, then look at the shoulders this way, and I want you to explore both movements, forward and back. Breathing. Okay, then come back to Sushumna Nadi if you left it. Inhale, extend from the pelvic floor to the crown of the head. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathing. Two. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale back to the center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, twist to the left. Two, 3, 5 back to the center. And wrists. Roll out your wrists, stabilize the joint. It also helps to find the different pressure points, different places on your forearm. Hold a little bit and roll, and you'll feel that it works your wrists in different places, because these muscles and go all the way up to the wrists. Breathing. Palms face the ceiling. Exhale. Stretching the forearms. Again, if you want to work on your wrists, a lot of it is about working on the forearms. Flip this way. Hands on the hips. Rotate. And ankles. Breathing. Breathing, listening, feeling. Give your body more oxygen. Okay? Remove the block or blanket. Take your hands back, bend your knees, feet are flat, and then little back and forth. And we should be a little bit warm now. So go ahead and come to your hands and your knees. And as you take an inhalation, arch your back. This is extension of the spine. As you exhale, round the back. This is flexion. As you inhale, extend. And as you exhale, flexion. As you inhale, extend. As you exhale, flexion. As you inhale, extend. As you exhale, place the tips of the toes together, knees apart, and sit back into child's pose. Stretch through your arms. Bring your head down. Breathing. Two, 3, 4, 5. As you inhale, back to the knees, arch the back. As you exhale, take a seat. As you inhale, come back to the knees, arch the back. As you exhale, come down to the belly. So your arms are in alignment, wrists to the elbows, elbows to the shoulders. The arms are about shoulders width apart. Roll the toes under. Okay, so we're gonna approach the core, which is super important. We wanna get your core alive and awake again. So if you're, if you are lacking strength, I recommend doing this on the knees. We just talked about extension and flexion. You want your spine in flexion here. So if you do this, you're gonna lose it. So make sure your spine is in flexion, look forward, and those of you that are strong, straighten the legs into it. Lift the navel towards the spine. 3, 4, and 5. Drop down to the belly. The feet are shoulders width apart. Inhale, extend. Activate the legs. Okay, if you have neck pain, keep your neck neutral. Look at the nose. If you are okay doing extension in the cervical spine, take the head back, look between the third eye. Keep your legs active and engage your glute muscles also to support the lower back. Four, 5. Exhale, come down to your belly. Now, for some of you, that posture might be exactly what you need. It might be all you need to do. If you want to take it further, you place your hands around your ribs, keeping the elbows in. Same thing, glutes active, legs active. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Okay, I'm going to show different levels. Pick what is right for your body. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And same thing, you can keep the neck neutral. Exhale down. If you would like to do upward dog, the arms are relatively straight. Never straighten your joints all the way. And the legs might come off the ground. Exhale, come down. Inhale, use your glute muscles to lift up, arch your back. Exhale, roll the toes under. Stretch back and down, protract the shoulders. That means your shoulder blades move away from each other. Look between the feet or at the navel. Lift up through the pelvic floor and breathe deeply. Inhale, come back to the knees, arch the back. Exhale, take a seat. Inhale, come to the knees, the palms face the ceiling, lift up. This nice neutral line here, pelvis neutral versus like this or like this. Palms might touch. Exhale. Arms down. Okay, this is a mini sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, move through the hands and the knees, holding plank. Either on your knees or full version. 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop down to the belly, stretch into the back. That might be all you want to do. If you want to do upward dog or bhujangasana on the hands, inhale and exhale, roll the toes under and either go straight into downward dog without touching the legs or bend the knees and move through the knees. Breathing. Two, 3, activate your hamstrings and quads. 4, And 5, look between the hands, bend the knees, and gently walk the feet towards the hands. Then walk the hands up the shins, head up, inhale. Exhale, bend down, bend the knees a little bit. Take the hands to the elbows and let yourself dangle. Two, 3, 4, 5, release your arms. Inhale, gently come up to standing through a rounded back and hunched over shoulders. Samastitihi. And again, neutral pelvis. So really try to learn what that neutral position is and then stabilize it with the interior core muscles and the glutes. Shoulders retract. This is called samastitihi. This is the most important posture in yoga because every posture is based off samastitihi. Okay, so we'll do the first half of sun salutation first. If your hamstrings are tight or your lower back has pain, take your feet apart, bend the knees. Inhale, arms up. Neutral position. Exhale, palms facing out, bend over. Inhale, head up halfway, fingertips on the floor or hands on the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, use the glute muscles to come up, palms face the ceiling. Exhaling, palms facing down. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend over. Inhale, head up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down through the feet, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend over. Inhale, head up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Okay, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, place the hands on the ground, and now step back to a full plank. The spine is in flexion. Navel lifts up, shoulders. There's a forward movement here. Hold and breathe. 3, 4, 5. Okay, exhale if you need to, drop to the knees. Or you could just hold plank and lower down to the belly. If you want to try chaturanga, from the ribs down is going to stay in flexion, but the shoulders are going to retract. Navel lifts up. Either hold or drop all the way to the belly. Then inhale, lift and push. And exhale, roll the toes under using the knees or going straight into it. Hold and breathe. Breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look between the hands, bend the knees. Step hop or walk the feet in. Head up, inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms down. Good, we'll do one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend over. Inhale, head up halfway. place the hands down, step back to plank or modified plank. If you want to drop all the way to the floor, I just ask that you do it purposefully. So bend the arms, keep the joints in alignment, navel lifts up against gravity, shoulders back. Purposefully drop to the belly. Inhale, there's so many variations, take any of them I've shown. Exhale, move to downward dog. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look between the hands. Crouch and spring. Step, hop, or walk. The feet in. Head up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down through the feet, arms up. Exhale, returning to Samastitihi. Good. Okay, on to some standing postures. So step the feet hips width apart. And again, depending on your flexibility of your hamstrings, your lower back, bend the knees to whatever degree you need. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bend down, take the big toes, pointer finger and middle finger. Head up halfway, inhale. Exhale and fold. Holding and breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up halfway. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, press down through the feet. Use the glutes to lift up. And exhale, Samastitihi. And then crouch and spring. Right foot out to the side. Uttita Trikonasana is the triangle posture. Heel to arch alignment. And then stretch sideways. Take the right hand to the thigh, shin, ankle, or peace fingers to the big toe. If you want to use a block, I suggest placing it outside the foot. Look up at the hand, and there's a forward movement in the pelvis to help bring the alignment of the shoulders and the shin. Again, you're in the Samastitihi line. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, press down into the feet coming up. Exhale, turn the feet. Second side. Breathing. 2. Keeping that steady breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, coming up, crouch and spring. Good. And again, crouch and spring, right foot out, heel to arch alignment with the feet, and lunge. You can either take the forearm to the thigh, the hand outside the foot on the floor, or a block. Reach the left arm. This is extended side angle. So from the foot all the way up to the side is your extended side angle. Look at the hand. Breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, press down and coming up. Exhale, turn, and again lunge. In the other place there's an angle, knee in line with the ankle. So I'll show this version now. Angle that back foot in a little bit. And then you see the side angle. 2, 3, 4, the way up. Bending the knees, crouch and spring. Step, hop, or walk. Okay, Prasarita Padottanasana. Again, crouch and spring. Hands on the hips. Prasarita Padottanasana, A version. Toes forward or even turn them in a little bit. This posture means feet spread wide, so go for it. Inhale, head up, extend the spine. Exhale, bend down. Fingers in line with the toes. Head up, inhale. Exhale, head to the floor or a block. Breathing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up halfway. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, use the glutes to lift up, and exhale, hold. Okay, so let's do one more version. B version, inhale, arms out. Exhale, hands to the hips. Supporting your spine, engaging, head up. Exhale, bend all the way over, keeping the hands on the hips, elbows toward one another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, use the glutes to lift up. Bend the knees, again, crouch. Good for the quads and spring. There's strength everywhere in yoga. It's not just stretching. Okay, so take your arms back into a reverse prayer if you can. Otherwise, press the knuckles together or grab the arms. And again, crouch and spring. And turn all the way to the back. Heel to heel alignment. The back foot is about 45 degrees. Straighten the hips to the front. Inhale. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Breathing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhaling, coming up. Rotate the feet, extend the spine again. Inhale. And exhale, fold over the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up, release the arms, crouch and spring. Good. And so a little bit of balancing. If you need to use a wall, use a wall. Stabilize the standing leg. Bring the right foot. You could do something like this. Bring it a little higher. Don't put it on the knee. So it's either above or below the knee. Breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift the arms up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, feet together. And then second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, Samastitihi. Okay, Utkatasana. So you're going to squat, if you can, so deep that your fingertips touch the ground. Lift the arms. straighten the legs and let the arms come to the sides to Samastitihi. Step the left foot back, turn it about 45 degrees, heel to heel alignment. Square the hips to the front and lunge. Knee in line with the ankle, arms up, and ribs in. Look at the thumbs, 2, 3, 4. This is Virabhadrasana 1, the warrior, first version. And 5, straighten the right leg and turn. So same thing, look at the feet visually, heel to heel. Back foot is about 45 degrees and lunge. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now heel to arch alignment. Let me turn this way so you can see better. So different alignment with the pelvis, neutral, not twisted, bend. This leg would be parallel with the floor. Turn the head. Lift the pelvic floor, engage the abdomen. 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten the leg and turn and lunge. 2, breathing. 3, 4, and 5. And step the feet together. Samastitihi. And go ahead and take a seat, sitting on the floor. Okay, this pose is called Dandasana. So press the hands down, hips in line with the knees, in line with the ankles. Sit up straight and tall. The shoulder blades come towards each other and move down. Neck in line with the spine, chin to the chest a little bit. Engage the abdomen and the pelvic floor. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, take the hands to the shins, ankles, big toes with peace fingers, or take a strap around the feet and hold the strap. Bend the knees to whatever degree you need, or take them apart. Now, if you have tight hips, what's beneficial is to sit on all your forward bends. Sit up on a blanket. Just fold it. It doesn't have to be even just a little height. I recommend doing all your forward bends like that. And especially if something alleviates pain, that's good. That's your path. Okay, inhale, head up. And with your exhalation, fold over it. You want the pelvis to clear the hip joints. Okay? My favorite drishti is to keep the neck neutral and look at the nose, or take the neck into a little bit of flexion, engaging Jaladhara Bandha, and look at the navel. 2, stretching and breathing, the toes, pressing the toes into the fingers. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up, extend the spine. Exhale, release. Taking the hands back, palms are flat, fingers forward. Purvattanasana, 3 levels. The first level is to do this, just open the chest. The second level is to lift the pelvis up. The third level is with straight legs. 2, 3, 4, 5. And lower down. Oops. Okay, so more core work. Blocks are good here. So finding your core. Hold it either here, here, or here. But don't be afraid. The only way to get your core working is to exercise it, is to work on it. 3, 4, and 5. Cross your legs, hug them in, lots of flexion. Now this exercise is not so much about can you do it or not. It's core building, and it's also going to help you work on your pelvic floor, aka something called Mula Bandha, which is really important in yoga, but in an hour class it's hard for me to go too deep into it. But basically, as you inhale, strike, lift the pelvic floor up, engage your core muscles, and see if you can get off the ground. You want to keep the knees tucked into the chest. If it helps, straighten the legs and cross and up and sit. No problem if you can't do it. The only way to get these muscles working that might be pretty dormant is to work on them. Unfortunately, there's no shortcut. Okay? Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. With a flex toe, hug the right leg in. The flex toe will help protect the knee. So you want to feel some stretching through the glutes. If your hips are really tight, what I recommend doing is taking the ankle above the knee and folding with 2 hands. Use a strap around the foot if you'd like. Those of you that can do a half lotus, I want to show you something. So the rotation, the hip joint is a ball and socket joint. So the hip joint can do this. The knee joint is a hinge joint. It should only do this. So rotate in the hip, then bend. See, rotate, bend. The knee should just bend. And if you're flexible, you would take your heel to the navel and then bring the foot into the hip flexor. If you can wrap and bind, that's wonderful, taking the other hand to the foot. You can use a strap, or you could just hold the hand as it is, or you could fold with 2 hands. Inhale, head up, but addressing this half lotus concept. Exhale, fold. Stretching and breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. So same thing on the second leg. I offered several different levels to work with. And I'm going to show different ones. So exhale, fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Stretching and breathing. With hips, you have to be patient too. But there's nothing in the knees that should be stretching. So if there's a pulling in the knee, Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. And again, Nawasana, 3 different levels, but the only goal is to get those core muscles. If you feel them shaking a little, that's good. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cross your legs, round your back, As you inhale, strike and lift up through the pelvic floor, keeping the spine in flexion, and exhale, sit down. Have I told you how good weight-bearing exercise is? It's really good. Medical science is even proving weight-bearing exercise can help with it helps with bone density. So osteoporosis, osteopenia. Okay, bend the right leg, foot to the inner thigh. Janu Shirshasana A and fold. Again, use a strap or just take the hands to the shin, ankle, or big toe. Or hands around the foot, head up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Same thing with the neck and the drishti. The word drishti means looking place, where the eyes are looking. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Second side, left leg. Exhale, fold. Head up, inhale. Exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. And again, Nawasana, working on the core. Work it, work it. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cross your legs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit down. Baddha Konasana. Bring the heels together. So bring them close to the perineum if you can. If you start to feel pulling in the knees, move them out further. Open the feet like a book. That'll help open the hips. And sit up straight and tall, shoulders down the back, chin down, and engage the abdomen. Breathing. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold over it. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, extend, and exhale, straighten the legs. Upavishta Konasana. Knees face the ceiling, toes flexed. Hands down the legs. If you can, take the big toes or hands outside the feet. Head up, inhale. Exhale, bring the chest down and stretch and breathe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release, and Upavishta Konasana. B for fun. Take the big toes, bend the knees, and balance. It might look like this, if you can. 2, look up. Urdhva Drishti. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, release. And last one of these, so work it, work it. Nawasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit down, and lay down on the back. Okay, so if you have a strap and you're lacking flexibility, take the strap around the foot and hold the strap with your hands. Or one hand. Place the left hand on the hip. If you can, take the big toe of the right foot. Supta Padangusthasana. Exhale and stretch and breathe. And just enjoy the stretch. Breathe. Don't push too hard. Breathe and allow. Exhale, release, and deepen. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take the leg out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the center and release. Left leg. Stretching and breathing. Breathe into it. That's how you stretch deeper. 2. Breath is everything. 3, 4, and 5, and to the side. 2, 3. You can look to the opposite side or keep your neck neutral. 4, 5. Back to the center and release. Very nice. Now bend the knees, feet are flat, feet are hips width apart, toes forward. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And this time, inhale up. Roll the shoulders underneath you. Keep the pelvis lifting up. Hold it and breathe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And gently coming down. Take the arms to the side, bend the right knee into the chest. Exhale, twist. Look to the opposite arm and breathe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the center, bend the left knee into the chest. Exhale, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cross your ankles, round your back, and rock. 1, 2, 3, and sit up. Find a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Sit on your block or blanket again. Spine aligned, Jnana Mudra. Breathing and listening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hands in prayer. Join me. We'll do 3 ohms and Shanti, Shanti, Shanti He, which means peace. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you would like to send a donation, you can Venmo Michelle Dorer, D as in dog, O-R-E-R. I think it appears on Venmo, Michelle-Dorer. Or you could send me a donation to PayPal, info@ashtangayogaobx.com. Those of you on the Well right now, the Well's platform, the Well also has a PayPal account. Just write a note in it for Michelle and I will get it. I'm teaching weekly Zoom classes right now. I'm probably going to start teaching on the beach pretty soon too. So if you would like more information about what I have to offer, my website is www.ashtangayogaobx.com. I hope you guys enjoyed your practice. I teach multiple levels, beginners to advanced. For the advanced students, I'm doing an introduction to second series class tomorrow at 10. PM me if you want to take the class. It was an honor to be with everyone. I'm planning on doing this again next Saturday, and I'm also planning on making this a video where you could purchase it and have it permanently. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And may light be with you, and may you stay in your highest good and in touch with your deepest intuition and stay connected to your source through this difficult time. I think it's important that we all keep our eyes open and stay tuned in with ourselves. All the power is there. Namaste.